Now, amid the ongoing diplomatic row between India and Maldives, trouble for Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu, Parliamentary Minority leader in Maldives, Azim, has called for steps to remove the Maldivian president, including a vote of no confidence in the aftermath of derogatory remarks fiasco. Meanwhile, sources have told India today that Maldives had proposed dates before the November 17 oath-taking ceremony of President Muizzu to visit India in December 2023, but the Maldivian government is still waiting for the Indian side to confirm a date. Now, China has entered the online battlefield. Chinese government mouthpiece Global Times has claimed that India's long-standing hegemonic mentality on South Asia was the root cause of strained relations with the Maldives. Now, this comes when the Maldivian president is on a visit to China. He has hailed the country as a valued ally. Meanwhile, Congress has slammed Prime Minister Modi's government, alleging that the Modi government, which claims that it is emerging as a Vishwa Guru, that narrative is fake because it's China which is increasing its dominance.
These are two countries that cannot look at things in isolation, but also cannot allow certain elements that affect India-Maldives ties to really take over the entire relationship itself. Why should India cede space to the Chinese here in the Maldives? Right now, Muizzu is in China. This is a very important state visit for the Maldivian administration, where you can see the leanings. But sources have told India today that the Maldives had proposed dates for a December 2023 visit of President Muizzu to India, even ahead of his oath-taking ceremony, and are waiting for a confirmation on dates from India. The fact that Muizzu came to power with the India Out campaign, trying to emphasize on India's military hold here in the Maldives, which was certainly not true, because the troops who were here were only facilitating emergency medical services with the helicopters that India had given to the Maldives. Having said that, after a week of taking office, he had come to power with the help of Yamin. Yamin and Muizzu have parted ways. Muizzu is trying to formulate and find his own path when it comes to domestic and foreign policy. And what we're looking at over here is Muizzu administration by suspending the three ministers who used disparaging, derogatory remarks, made derogatory remarks against Prime Minister Modi. By suspending them, they've taken action. But what is awaited is a strong condemnation from the highest officers. We'll have to wait and see how things pan out between the two countries.
So that, of course, is one side of the story. Now, India Today's Shivi Mole has sent us this report on how you can reach Lakshadweep Islands.
Well, what are the ways to reach Lakshadweep? There are two options, but before that, you should ensure that you are in Kochi, because it's from Kochi where you can travel to Lakshadweep. There's a flight option that operates around 6 days a week. It's a 72-seater flight, so if you're planning to take the flight, then you should pre-book it much earlier, because it gets sold out very quickly. It travels from Kochi to Agatti Island in Lakshadweep. It's a 1.5 hours flight starting at 8:55 a.m. Now, the other option, the most preferred option, is a cruise option through which I am traveling right now. A cruise option, there are 7 cruises operating from Kochi to Lakshadweep and back. It doesn't operate on all the days. That's something that you have to check again prior, because it doesn't operate on all the days. It takes around 14 to 20 hours is what we're understanding to reach Lakshadweep from Kochi through a cruise. Now, this is also a good option because it's a unique experience, and also if you have a lot of time and if you want a detox from internet, then this is the best option, because 1 hour since you start your journey, there's no internet until you reach Lakshadweep. So that's another advantage if you're looking for a detox from internet. But yes, before you book your flight or cruise option, there are a lot of procedures for you to reach Lakshadweep, and that's one thing is first get a clearance certificate from your local police, and then there's an entry permit that you need to get. You can apply for the entry permit through online format. There's a link available on the tourism department, Lakshadweep Tourism Department's website. So get the entry permit and the clearance certificate done before you book your tickets to Lakshadweep.
Prime Minister ने बहुत सही प्रमोट किया है उसको वहाँ जाके, और इसकी जो प्रिस्टीन ब्यूटी है हमारे आइलैंड्स की, पीएम ये करीब 7-8 साल से काम करवा रहे थे हम लोगों से कि सारे आइलैंड्स इंडिया के हों, न केवल लक्षद्वीप बट अंडमान निकोबार और जितने आइलैंड्स हैं सबको उस पर फोकस करना चाहिए। और बहुत काम उस पर किया गया नीति आयोग से, और कई आइलैंड्स पर फोकस किया है। पिछले, ये आज की कहानी नहीं है, पिछले 8-9 साल से पीएम इसके पीछे लगे हुए थे। और आप देख रहे हैं इनका डेवलपमेंट न केवल अंडमान में, न केवल लक्षद्वीप में, और आगे चल के ये जो ब्यूटी है हमारे देश की, ये अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लेवल पर सबसे सुंदर और सबसे मनोहर आइलैंड्स बन के निकलेंगे। और हमें सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट और रिस्पॉन्सिबल टूरिज्म पर फोकस होगा।
चीनी फौजों की अतिक्रमण हर क्षेत्र में बढ़ते जा रहे हैं, साथ साथ मालदीव, ये मालदीव के साथ हमारे दशकों पुरानी जो रिश्ता, उसमें भी दरार पैदा होते जा रहे हैं। ये पहली बार हो रहे हैं जब मालदीव की प्रधानमंत्री हिंदुस्तान नहीं आ रहे हैं, बजाय जा रहे हैं चीन, और चीन धीरे धीरे मालदीव में भी अपना पैर जमा रहे हैं। ये भी हमारे लिए बड़े चिंता की मुद्दा है।